The alpha and beta positions do not suit many males. There are therefore more personality kinds based on the alphabet to take into account. The Sigma man is without a question one of the most intriguing. One who does not identify with a particular position in the hierarchy is known as a Sigma guy. Additionally, he makes use of the hierarchy to his benefit. Over rank, wealth, and notoriety, he values freedom, independence, and solitude. I'd want to suggest 5 behaviors for a Sigma male. Who knows, perhaps you yourself are quite a Sigma. He turns left when most people turn right. A nonconformist by nature, Sigma masculine. Except when there is a valid reason, he does not follow the crowd. He can be friendly and loves social events, so yes. But in the big picture, he prefers to do things his own. The Sigma male is aware that being led like sheep by a shepherd frequently results in herd behavior. Additionally, he feels unsuited for the majority because he despises authority. He steers clear of the major tourist spots when traveling. He favors exploring unexplored terrain when going on hikes. He seldom ever falls prey to popular opinion, trends, or mass panic. This does not imply that he despises the entire planet. When he thinks he fits in, he is familiar with the herd, knows how to behave in herd-like ways, and even knows how to think and act in herd-like ways. He isn't a member of the herd, though. That's his secret, too. He frequently has dates with himself. Most people's lives are made up of numerous connections. These connections could be with coworkers, family, friends, students, or even a religious group. A Sigma guy may like social interaction, but he frequently yearns for some alone time. He anticipates a relaxing, lengthy break from the hectic, noisy world when he travels home from work, especially on a Friday night. He is always thinking and doing while he is alone. He might be engaged in business or creative endeavors, reading a book, or both. He might want to go swimming or take early morning lonely walks in the forest. No matter what, he prefers to be alone. He travels by himself to a remote location. It is customary to travel or go on vacations in groups, or at the very least, pairs. However, the Sigma man frequently opts to go alone. About 5 years ago was the first time I actually traveled alone. Closing the front door of your home and realizing that your journey has started makes you feel great. You start your voyage with a trolley and a tiny rucksack, far from your job, your hometown, and everyone you often hang out with. Actually, traveling alone is not just a solitary matter. It could be, but I have experienced that when I travel alone that I meet a lot of people. Traveling alone generally makes you more receptive to strangers approaching you. Also, the majority of people cling to each other when entering unknown places. The Sigma male, however, rejects such behavior. He steps out of the safety bubble and faces the world on his own. He looks after his body and his thoughts. The usage of the Sigma male's alone time is largely for the benefit of his physical and mental health. He is dedicated to maintaining his physical fitness through exercise, and his refrigerator is stocked with nutritious foods. He may be perceived by others as being egotistical and self-centered for making such an effort to maintain his health. But he comes to understand that looking after himself comes before helping others. He is aware that leading a healthy lifestyle also contributes to mental health. A proper amount of high-quality sleep is one of the most crucial aspects of this lifestyle. He therefore ensures that he receives it. He might even practice meditation to quiet his mind. When his body is rested and his energy is charged, he is ready to challenge life again. When he is confused, he remains mute. Many people have ideas about topics they don't fully understand. They merely want to appear intelligent or to be in charge of the conversation. However, the Sigma guy will only contribute to a conversation if he understands the topic and has something worthwhile to say. Furthermore, in his opinion, speaking less often is preferable to keeping your mouth shut. When you talk nonstop, you not only miss out on important information, but you also don't listen. Knowing one does not speak. The speaker is ignorant. By keeping silent, the Sigma male not only prevents disturbing a conversation with nonsense, he might learn something meaningful. There are exceptions to the rule, of course. We all get in a charting mood sometimes, engaging in a nonsense talk that's just for the laughs. I guess then it's fine to talk out of your ass. When he has something to say, he only speaks. Many people have a propensity to speak inanely or express opinions on subjects they are not particularly knowledgeable about. The Sigma male, however, is careful with his words. Like their alpha counterparts, Sigma males don't just speak when they want to appear intelligent or to dominate the conversation. Instead, they only do so when they have something significant to say or when they thoroughly comprehend the topic at hand. It's much better to keep your mouth shut than to babble non-stop about rubbish, at least as far as a Sigma guy is concerned. Talking constantly increases the likelihood that you will not only say stupid things but also reveal sensitive information, increasing your vulnerability. Additionally, talking constantly prevents you from listening, which is essential if you want to learn anything worthwhile. There are always exceptions to the rule, though, and even a Sigma guy can occasionally talk gibberish purely for amusement when they are with close friends. However, the Sigma male often abides by the adage, "He who talks does not know. Who knows doesn't speak." He goes on his own. A Sigma male enjoys spending alone by himself. He enjoys himself more when he is free to pursue his interests rather than being surrounded by other people. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that the Sigma man frequently opts to travel alone. His excitement about setting out on a new journey with nothing but a backpack and himself, far from his job, his hometown, and the same people he sees every day, is one of his favorite things in life. You might be concerned that the Sigma male will feel lonely while traveling alone, but the Sigma male discovers that being by yourself actually makes you more susceptible to strangers, which leads to you meeting a lot of intriguing people you definitely wouldn't meet if you were already in a group. This is so that they are less likely to close themselves up to meeting new people because people who travel together would, in a way, clutch to one another for comfort while going to a strange place. The Sigma male does not engage in such behavior. As a person who likes to take risks, he looks to step outside of that safety bubble and face the world alone, open to all adventures that come his way. He looks after himself well. The time a Sigma guy spends alone is very important for him to take care of his body and psyche. Although some may view a Sigma male's commitment to his own well-being as self-centered, the Sigma male understands how important it is to take care of himself in order to care for others. He is committed to remaining in shape through exercise, whether that involves pumping iron in the gym in his spare time or trekking in nature, which is obviously good for the mind. If you peek in his refrigerator, you'll find it full of wholesome, nutritious food. Speaking of which, he understands the mind-calming benefits of meditation and mindfulness, as well as the importance of good quality sleep, so he makes sure he gets enough of it. A rested mind and well-fueled, healthy body gives the Sigma male the energy he needs to take on life and achieve his goals. He takes himself on dates. He goes on dates with himself. Society has a tendency to place a high value on interpersonal ties. Whether they are romantic, familial, professional, or friendship-based, relationships are a large part of life. The emphasis on the relationship with the most significant individual in your life, you, is frequently overlooked. The Sigma man is fully aware of this. He is aware that the one person you can completely rely on in life is yourself, making the development of this relationship important. The Sigma man values his alone time because of this. That's not to say he doesn't enjoy social interaction, but on a Friday night after a busy work week, all he wants to do is close the door on the outside world and relax in the company of himself. On a Saturday night, he might even take himself for a drink, or for dinner and a movie. He goes on dates with himself. Society has a tendency to place a high value on interpersonal ties. Whether they are romantic, familial, professional, or friendship-based, relationships are a large part of life. The emphasis on the relationship with the most significant individual in your life, you, is frequently overlooked. The Sigma man is fully aware of this. He is aware that the one person you can completely rely on in life is yourself, making the development of this relationship important. The Sigma man values his alone time because of this. He does not go with the flow. By now, it should be clear that a Sigma guy is a nonconformist who deviates from social norms and expectations. Neither does he want the throng to follow him, nor does he follow the crowd. He understands the peril of being led by others, much like a shepherd leading sheep. He is aware that he does not belong with the herd because he does not respect authority. He disapproves of herd mentality and behaviors, hence he doesn't believe in following fads. He enjoys the fact that he does not fit the majority. When he travels, generally alone, you won't find him in well-known tourist destinations. Instead, he prefers to travel off-road, see the places no one else does, and explore unexplored areas. Without a doubt, the Sigma man is able to behave, speak, and think like the herd when necessary or desired, but he is not one of them, and that is what makes him so distinctive. He has an impact on others. Although the Sigma male does not assume the leadership positions of the Alpha, he is nevertheless able to have an impact on others. Without even attempting, he often sets trends. People want to be like him since he is such an approachable and likable person. Without even attempting or perhaps even realizing it, he motivates others. He plays by his own rules and no one else's. The Sigma man is known for being rebellious, However, rebellion suggests that a person is behaving in response to other people or external events. He isn't. The Sigma guy is not rebelling when he takes a choice that differs from what would be expected of him by his peers, since he doesn't care about society's rules and conventions. He's simply being himself and establishing his own set of rules for living. He might even seem happier to you. He is living according to his own timeline, and as a result, his life is richer.